Every professional game dev has standards, and quite possibly the hardest game engine in the world is Scratch. Yep, you heard me right. Scratch is the most advanced game engine of all time. Games like Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption 2, and GTA 5 are all made in Scratch by NASA engineers. Okay, jokes aside, yep, I will be making a game in Scratch. I plan on making a series where I make different games in different game engines. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to notify me if I should continue making these types of videos. And also comment which game engine I should use for the next video. Alright, now let's begin with the video. Okay, so the only thing that I know about Scratch is that it's the easiest game engine. So this should be easy, right? Right? Wrong. It's actually not that easy. Since it's my first time using a new game engine in 2 years, I decided to make a simple platformer. Yep, I know, very original. The first thing that I did was to work on the art for the game. I decided to not go with the blocky art style, which is totally not me being lazy. Yeah, totally not. I started drawing the player and oh wait, bruh, it's literally the blocky art style. But instead of the game engine doing it for me, this time I'm drawing it. Very original, I know guys, you don't have to tell me. After I drew the player, I drew the floor, which is pretty basic. After I drew the floor, I added the first obstacle. I added spikes to the game. I drew the spikes on my own, and to be honest, I'm pretty proud of it. It doesn't look that bad. I'm happy with how it turned out. After I finished with the art, I started working on the code for the game. The first thing that I did was to add gravity to the game. Now the player will fall down if he isn't touching the floor. After I added gravity to the game, I started working on the movement. The first thing that I did was to make the player jump. After I made the player jump, I made the player move left and right. Here's the movement of the player in game. As you can see, it's pretty basic, but in my opinion, it does the job. What is going on? Yep, the player is having a mini seizure. For some reason when I move the player, the game just bugs, and the player moves randomly. But guys, trust me, this was totally intentional. After I finished working on the movement, I added a collision box to the player, so that he doesn't get stuck on a wall. After I added the collision box, I started working on the levels for the game. I added 2 more levels. For the second level, I added a hole so that the player has to jump over it, so that he doesn't die instantly. For the third level, I combined all of the mechanics in the game. Here's how both of the levels look. So yeah, that was pretty much the worst Scratch game in the universe. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you can subscribe because that helps me a lot. And plus, don't forget to turn on post notifications so that you will never miss a new video when I upload. I also have a Discord server. On the Discord server, you can chat with me and other people. Alright, bye.